This program is brought to you by IG. Trade over 12,000 shares and ETFs, including major tech giants with extended hours on an award-winning platform. IG, where traders are made.
The day is where I choose something that's in the headlines today. There's a lot in the headlines. What a great day for the market after that strong lead from Wall Street overnight. Thought we might take a look at Arcadium. The lithium miner stock price is up today very strongly, following reports from Citi that Rio Tinto should consider acquisition. The broker suggests Rio should drop plans to develop the Jadar lithium project in Serbia and instead acquire Arcadium. I wonder if Citi's talking the right book on this. How could I even think that? This comes amid strong supply and lower lithium prices. Share prices have been going up since the suggestion was made public, and it's been one of the strongest performances today. Let's go to the line of lithium. First of all, Henry Jennings, what do you think of Citi's suggestion?
I think it's crap, to be honest.
Right.
I don't think Rio...
So that's a technical term?
It is a financial technical term.
Okay.
I can't see Rio really doing this. I mean, they've just spent a huge amount of time getting the Jadar thing back on the agenda with the Serbian government. The Serbian government's given them all the clearances, subject to a bit of environmental issues. So that would be a big foothold for Rio and for Serbia with the European market in terms of lithium production. It's quite a big asset as well. There's not anything else really that rivals it in Europe. I guess you could look at Vulcan Energy with their project in the Upper Rhine. So, you know, for me, Rio has probably got enough on its plate, to be honest, with Samantu developing this. They've also got another project in Rincon in South America as well. I think Arcadia is just a bit big for them, to be honest. They may have missed their chance. It is rallying, and we have seen, you know, this is a very out of favour sector, let's face it. And you have to imagine that given Donald Trump 2.0, electric vehicles, the greenification, the IRA sort of stuff is something that's going to be wound back, and it's not going to be particularly positive for the lithium price. And, you know, the sector still remains troublesome, to say the least. It's hard to make a quid in the lithium space. They're all bombed out. Maybe some consolidation is ripe, but I'm not sure Arcadia is the one.
Yeah, you would think Trump would skew more towards nuclear than
oil. I mean, he's very much this drill and be damned. Let's just go drilling. Okay. So,
So you wouldn't be in Arcadium?
Not at the moment, no. I think there needs to be, you know, apart from one Citi report. I mean, the stock is, and the whole sector is pretty bombed out, but I think it's going to take more than a few days to drag me back.
Are you in any lithium, or are you just avoiding it at the moment?
Not at the moment. I think there's a few that look kind of interesting. Patriot Battery Metals, I think, still looks relatively interesting with Corvette up in Canada. But generally, I bought back into Latin Resources the other day because they have been bombed out and they hadn't really bounced at all. But, you know, I think it's a bit of a struggle at the moment. It's just... It's not easy in resources, full stop, and lithium is the ugly duckling in resources.
Yep, sure. Michael, what's your view on the Citi report on Rio and Arcadium generally?
Yeah, look, it always sounds good in theory, you know, get Rio to buy Arcadium, whilst it is sort of down in the dumps, but obviously there's, you know, only a certain amount of capital there, and they have to make those capital allocation decisions wisely, and so far they've been prioritising other things. It is possible that as the prices remain low and remain low for a while, that there are acquisition targets that do emerge. Arcadium has really, you know, only just come together itself, and they're still trying to really nut out that merger. It is one that we did hold at some point. It was one of the worst, or the worst performer in our fund and model portfolios. We did sell it and it's continued to bomb, but we do hold other lithium. We do hold MinRes. It's got some exposure to lithium, obviously, or growing exposure to lithium, and then also Pilbara. But it's difficult because it does look tempting, the lithium space, just given how much the prices have fallen, not only of the underlying commodity, but the share prices themselves. And the long-term thematic makes a lot of sense, but it hasn't been playing out that way. So I don't think you want to be too premature in rushing too hardcore back into lithium until there's some signs of life, because as Henry touched upon, the US has an evolving situation. The Chinese situation as well continues to be somewhat subdued. So we do have a little bit of exposure, but it's probably less than sort of 1.5% of the portfolio.
Right. Okay. All right. Just keep your toe in the water if you
Pretty
like.
much keep it on the watch list in some ways.
Forces you to focus on it, doesn't
right.
it, when it's in the portfolio? All right. That's our stock of the day.
This program was brought to you by IG, Australia's #1 CFD provider. Trade over 17,000 markets with extended hours on key US shares and competitive spreads. All on an award-winning platform. IG, where traders are made.